A very good evening to you. Many thanks for joining us on KTN Prime. I'm Linda Gutu. Our sign language interpreter at the bottom end of your screen is William Siller. Tonight, the spotlight is back on that controversial issue of presidential third term in Africa. Just hours after the Rwandan president got closer to getting a green light to run again, Congolese President Denis Sassou has now sacked 2 ministers for opposing his third-term bid. KTN's Ngueso begins our coverage tonight with what now appears to be a fashionable quest by African leaders.
For 31 years, Denis Sassou Ngueso has straddled the political landscape of the Republic of Congo, albeit in 2 different spells. He is 71 years old and is required by the constitution of his country to quit by next year after his 2 terms. But last month, Sassou Ngueso called a national forum to discuss reforms, including raising the maximum age for presidential candidates and scrapping term limits. But now 2 ministers who opposed the move have been shown the door in a surprise reshuffle in that country. That announcement coincided with a somewhat similar situation in Rwanda, where a parliamentary report now suggests that only 10 people out of Rwanda's 12 million have opposed the proposal to have President Paul Kagame run again in 2017. Earlier in the year, more than 3.7 million Rwandans signed their names on a petition seeking to have Paul Kagame run for another term. Debate on presidential term limits has heated up on the continent since US President Barack Obama admonished those seeking to cling to power during his historic address at the AU headquarters.
When a leader tries to change the rules in the middle of the game just to stay in office, it risks instability.
Regional leaders have since been weighing in on that debate.
But if I'm in power for a long time, being elected by the people, that shows that I am a very popular person.
If the people themselves decide that they are not desirous of having term limits, you can also not force the issue on term limits to somebody who has said no.
57-year-old Kagame has been in power since 2003, when he overwhelmingly won the presidential election. He is largely credited with being the force behind the Rwanda Patriotic Front that ended the genocide in 1994 and stabilizing the country's economy thereafter. Ngueso, KTN News.